Are you kidding me? This is still not wrapped up. The end with a cliffhanger that is just full of despair. Well, I guess it is what it is, but it's just gonna take so very long. From the Black Clover chapter 180, and this is me, the Angry Anime Fan. First of all, a pretty cool cover page. We see Asta sitting on a throne. Is that meant to foreshadow something? And I'm not talking about the Sorcerer's Emperor scene, I'm thinking of something else. The other color page is better though. The strongest magic captains, as we see Nozel, Jack, Leon, and Jami all heading out to battlefield. Either way, Finral tells his parents to escape for his portal magic, and although his father is still being the jackass he is, it's pretty satisfying that Finral is the one who's saying this has nothing to do with Rangles being a Golden Dawn captain. Right now he's fighting him. The king. They also try to escort the king, but of course he is stopped, as they all still try to fight the possessed Langris. His spatial magic is like the ultimate shield, blocking everything else. As he tries to fire off rapid, mm, as he tries to fire off rapid arc, special magic. It's worth noting he calls them archangels shoot down and archangels flapping wings. Is that meant to foreshadow something? It's kind of that is beyond arrogant. Of course, Finral can unfortunately defend this much because the difference in magic is so great, but Jack and Jami tries to get in close while still not being completely able to slash through the defense. We find out that one of the reasons why Jack blades are so powerful is because not only is it meant to adjust and adapt to any magic it cuts, but also it's affected a little bit of Jack's emotional stability, so to speak. Because according to him, his magic can slice whatever the magic is. He can slice it. However, it's also mostly for the urge that keeps telling him to slice things up, meaning that his maddening rush to always say things slice up is actually part of his magic. The more he wants to slice up, the more adapt his slicing magic becomes, and therefore it will cut things up. As he slices through the special magic, and Yami calling him a Mr. Prodigy pervert long ass freak. They each deliver a powerful slash that seems to break through the shields, but unfortunately it's still not enough, as the possessed Langris fires off weak bullets that hits Finral, and I have to say, are you once again gonna put him in the hospital? It was bad enough the first round, but now the second round, I know Finral is not a combatant, and I know he is not meant to be a badass, but this is still pretty despairing. He almost seems like he's taking a little bit chunks of his flesh with him. However, he uses that time to teleport Jack and Jamie into close combat. Although Elf Langris just keep on saying that it's useless, Funeral still proclaims that they will save the real Langris. How? No idea, because the chapter ends there. Are you kidding me? You have to do so much suspense and then you have to end with a cliffhanger that doesn't tell if hope or despair is gonna win. Well, the fight scenes were good, but the arrogance of the elves still aggravate me. So I don't really have anything else to say about the chapter. Jack was definitely badass this one. It's a little bit scary that it's emotional urge that is actually making his slicing magic so damn powerful. Oh, I mean, if this was the real world, one could only think what he could have become. So he's channeling it through this. Well, who knows? But it definitely shows that elf magic is useless against him as long as his other magic adapts. And Jami dark magic can also cut through space. The question is now, though, are they fast enough? You give me your thoughts if you have any.